Alrighty, y'all. So today I wanted to make a very quick video to give you my thoughts on a recent kind of Marvel related thing that happened at D23 this past weekend. So D23 happened, and Disney showed off a lot of their stuff that they're currently working on and showcasing. And one of these was Avengers Doomsday. They kind of make a they made a big deal out of it. They had this little presentation, and to be honest with you, it wasn't really anything. I was kind of hesitant to even make a video about this, but yeah, they didn't really show really anything. What it was a sizzle reel, essentially. They used clips and voice lines from previous Marvel movies, edited it together to kind of make it feel like, a trailer. And then I think either at the end of the trailer or like a little bit after, they had this also a video clip where it showcased the Russo brothers on the set of Avengers Doomsday alongside Paul Rudd. The basic gist of it was like, the Russos are like, oh, we're making this movie. It's the biggest movie ever. We're currently filming it. We need y'all's support. Thank you so much for everything y'all have contributed. And Paul Rudd kind of said something similar along those lines. And my quick thoughts on all of this. So this basically kind of screams to me that, yeah, they didn't really have anything to show. They really didn't have nothing to show, so we're just gonna make essentially a sizzle reel concept trailer or even a fan trailer. From what I heard from other people, it featured like a line from Sam Wilson and Thor and Loki. It also, I think, featured like a clip of like James Marsden's Cyclops and Patrick Stewart's Professor Xavier. So, when you look at this little sizzle reel they put together, you can definitely get an idea of who are the main players who could possibly be in Avengers Doomsday. It sounds like those characters are definitely going to be really important in the upcoming movie. But, like I said, they're currently still filming this movie. It's still deep into filming. I am a bit surprised they didn't have anything to show. Like, at least show some concept art. Why not? But them showing just a sizzle reel, I think, was a bit lame. I feel like, I don't know. Like I said, it's really too early to say anything. It just kind of screams to me like, oh, we didn't really have too much to show, so we're just going to make this little, concept trailer. To be honest with you, kind of a fan trailer. Not trying to diss it too much. And like I said, maybe I wasn't really expecting anything from D23 for Avengers Doomsday because, like I said, they're currently still filming. But, I did expect at least some kind of real presentation. Like maybe, some kind of concept art, like what they did with the Ahsoka Season 2 trailer. Do something like that. But who knows? Like I said, it wasn't a horrible thing. I don't think it was going to ruin any of my hopes or, like, hype for Avengers Doomsday. But yeah, that was the D23 presentation and the essential gist of it. Now, I'm also going to include some other Marvel-related news, more like leaks that have been coming out over the past few days, and just wanted to give you my thoughts on it. So the first of these is apparently someone took a photo of them filming something for Avengers Doomsday on the set, and people have been speculating that it looks like Steve Rogers' house that we see at the end of Endgame. Where he went back in time, changed history, got together with Peggy, and, had a long and really good life, and then obviously became an old man Cap, and he gave, what's his name, Sam Wilson the shield. So, that was kind of the basic gist. I think that was a perfect ending to Endgame. It was one of my favorite endings to any movie, and honestly, if they ended the MCU after that, like, I would have been fine with that, but, the movies kept going, and here we are. Well, the rumor is, allegedly, the photo kind of shows, like, some playground, like, related things, and people are speculating this could be Steve Rogers' house. People are saying that maybe at some point, Steve Rogers is at home with Peggy, and then Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom will show up and cause a bunch of trouble. And honestly, if that's the rumor, is that like the supposed leak that we could be getting, like a scene that we could be getting in Doomsday, I'll be down for it. I want to definitely see the reaction of Steve when he sees Doom's face and he's like, oh my god, you look like Tony. And especially when you look at all the things that he probably knew after he went back in time, it's going to be a fascinating commentary. I think it sounds like a cool scene, though. I think this could be the way that, Steve Rogers Chris Evans could be included because we know he's going to be part of the movie, but we didn't know for really what part. He could be a cameo. My two theories were it could be this scene, which is very well possible, or also could be something like a cool multiversal variant of Steve, like a Hydra, like Captain Hydra or something. That's what I've seen a lot of speculation online for that. It could be either one, but most likely we might get a scene where Doom will show up to Steve's house and a whole bunch of things are going to happen. Regardless, I think that'll be a pretty cool scene, but obviously it's a complete rumor, complete leak. We don't even know if it's real, so take it with a huge grain of salt. And yeah, that's the basic gist of the Avengers Doomsday stuff that's been happening over the past weekend in regards to the leaks. Then we had the D23 kind of, be honest with you, fan trailer. And just kind of wanted to give you my thoughts on all these related topics. Hopefully you all have a nice day, and peace, y'all.